Direction test, our next chapter in logical reasoning. Now to understand direction test properly, we have to first understand the compass and its all directions. There are four main directions as east, west, north and south. And also there are four cardinal directions as northeast, northwest, southeast and southwest. Remembering these directions properly and understanding the relation between them will help you to solve problems. Now let's understand the concept of shadows with respect to sunrise and sunset. One thing you should keep on note that the direction of the shadow of an object is always in opposite direction to the direction of the source of light. So, at the time of sunrise, if a man stands facing the east, his shadow will be towards the west because sun rises from the east and the shadow will be in opposite direction, that is towards the west. Next, at the time of sunset, the shadow of an object is always in the east because during time of sunset, the sun is in the west. So the direction of the shadow will be opposite towards the east. The next point, if a man stands facing the north, at the time of sunrise, his shadow will be towards his left and at the time of sunset, it will be towards his right. Next point, at 12 noon, the ray of the sun are vertically downward. Hence, there will be no shadow or there will be the smallest possible shadow right at the feet of the object. Now let's look at some questions to understand the concept more properly. First question. Shiva starting from his house goes 5 km in the east, then he turns to his left and goes 4 km. Finally he turns to his left and goes 5 km. Now how far is he from his house and in what direction? Now we can clearly refer this figure to understand this question, where it is said that in the first figure, Shiva goes 5 km in east, then he takes left 4 kilometers, then after that he again takes left 5 kilometers. Now by referring the third figure, it is clear that he is 4 km from his house and is in north direction. Next question. Suresh starting from his house goes 4 km in the east, then he turns to his right and goes 3 km. What maximum distance will be covered by him to come back to his house? Now to solve this question, let's refer the figures. Figure 1 says that he goes 4 km towards east. Figure 2 says he turns 3 km towards his right. Then figure 3 says he is returning back to his house. Then in this journey, he is actually completing a right angle triangle. And the longer side will be, according to Pythagoras theorem, it will be 4 square plus 3 squares root over. That is equal to 16 plus 9 or 25 root over. That is equal to 5 kilometers. Next question. One morning after sunrise, Juhi while going to school met Lali at Boring road crossing. Lali's shadow was exactly to the right of Juhi. If they were face to face, which direction was Juhi facing? Now as it was in the morning, then sun rises in the east. And in the morning, the shadow will fall towards the west. So now according to the question, as Lali's shadow falls to the right of Juhi, hence Juhi is facing south. Next question. Hema starting from her house walked 5 km to reach the crossing of Palace. In which direction she was going? A road opposite to this direction goes to hospital. The road to the right goes to station. If the road which goes to station is just opposite to the road which goes to IT Park, then in which direction to Hema is the road which goes to IT Park? Now let's refer this figure to understand this completely. Hema goes 5 km towards the crossing of Palace. Then we can see there is an opposite road which goes in same direction which goes towards the hospital. Then the road to the right of Hema goes to the station and the road opposite to the station road goes to the IT Park. So from figure 2, it is clear that the road which goes to IT Park is to the left of Hema.